Fuck,
Hey, go.
I know. I don't even care. This is still running. Like, normally I'll be like, let's start again, but I don't even give a flying fucks right now. I'll be honest.
Hey, T. You know why I laughed, didn't it?
I actually don't know why you laughed.
Because it was at 5, 6.
Oh, you fucking cunts.
Yeah, hey, go on.
But yeah, fuck. To be fair, sometimes we should actually do this. Just let it run sometimes and just talk, then do it intro. But just don't care about. Yeah, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. Agenda of a Fact, season 1, episode 26. It's the tick to your tack. Tick tack, tick tack, tick tack. If you know, you know why I'm saying that. Tick tack. The spring to your water and the spaghetti to your bolognese. It's the dynamic duo that you know, love, and appreciate. It's your boy T.
It's the young Sage Fanuel.
And we here another week, another episode. Agenda over Facts. Get all the formalities out of the way. Follow us on Instagram, Agenda over Facts Pod. YouTube, subscribe, Agenda over Facts Pod. Spotify, subscribe, follow. Apple Podcast, subscribe, follow. Tell a friend. And if you feel generous, tell another friend. But yeah, let's get into the bulk of the episode that you man know and love, man. Yeah, let's just get over and done with it.
Alright, so obviously our weeks, do you want to go in the normal order or should we go backwards? Should we go...
Can you speak without talking as if you have fucking helium down your throat or what?
Should we go should we go from our like the normal way we do our weeks, or should we go backwards? Do like like Monday, Sunday, Saturday. What do you want to do?
Why would you want to work backwards?
I just thought I'd try something new, just something different. But
man, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Fucking semen retention and bastard. Go fuck yourself, man.
Alright, we'll get to why T sounds so rattled. Probably near the end of our weeks. Do you wanna go first on how your week was going, how well it was going before, stuff happened?
How's my week? Now it's calm.
Okay.
During the week was fine.
Did you go in? Did you go into the office or not?
Yeah, I went in twice. But yeah, it was calm. Standard week. I don't really do much during the week, I'll be honest with you, bro. And then Friday, actually, it was my boy's birthday. Well, not his birthday. He was having like a birthday party. Well, it was like a joint birthday party with a couple other people. But like my boy from college, they like rented out like a bit of like a bar. And then he just like invited like his friends to have like section of the bar sort of a thing. But it was sick because it was like, like when you've got friends who are like you're good friends with, but it's like you just don't see them regularly. Yeah, he's one of those friends. So like I hadn't seen him in time, maybe like a year and a half, coming up to 2 years maybe. So it was just nice to see him, and it was actually nice to see some people that I ain't seen in like 5-6 years from my college and that, innit?
That's
so it was sick. It was proper good vibes. And
was this one of the ones that listens to the pod or not?
I didn't know that, like, so the people I was speaking to, like, I didn't know that some of them listened to the podcast until like I was at the motive. And then people were like, oh, he's got a podcast. I was thinking, so you've been listening. So I'm like, you've been listening, you chicken bastard, you chicken what?
Nah, but not necessarily though. Like they could just see you posting it.
Yeah, and then just listen to like one episode or that.
Or did they say something like, oh, it's your boy T? Then you'll know that they're listening to it.
Nah, just like a comment, just like, you can see you got a podcast now. It's just like, yeah.
Come on.
But yeah, no, it was good. It was just proper nice to just see people I ain't seen in years, like time, just catching up with life and that.
Was it just random?
Nah, it's just a mixture of like girls and boys. Probably like 50-50 to be fair. Decent mix. Completely
random, but was there any girls there that maybe you used to like back in the day and then you've seen them now like 5-6 years later?
No.
Is that because back then you was liking men or what? Because the way you just said no.
Is the way I said it too quickly, like?
Yeah, it was like, no, actually, no. I was actually sucking dick. Yeah, no.
Fuck this nigga, man. Nah, just honestly, just coincidence that. Nah, just no old flames, no past flames of them, man. So it's a pretty, stress-free night for me. I prefer those nights.
Was it particularly messy or not?
Who, me? Nah.
Not in general.
Nah. Oh, messy as in just like...
Was it getting hella yacked or like, was it just a chilled little distinguish, have a
one
little
or
drink?
two people were yacked, but I was just steady. I was steady.
Were you same vibes as mine or not?
Probably a bit lower, just because I just wasn't in the mood to get drunk. I just wanted to feel a vibe and feel a wave. You know when you're just in the mood to just like, you're not in the mood to go
just
out
chill
and
in a bit.
drunk. You're actually just in the mood to be wave, but be like 100% in control of your wave.
Wait, when is you don't have to say this, innit? Obviously.
Yeah, go on.
When's your birthday? I always forget people's birthdays.
10th of December.
Let me write that down before I forget.
I think I might celebrate my birthday this year, you know?
Bro, it's calm. I just say that
just
say that I influence you.
Just because I follow you. Oh, God, this guy's such a beggar, man. Oh, he just wants to play like a me, man.
No, do you know what? Tell a lie, though. I remember there was something you said on the episode after my birthday. You were like how you were sitting there and you just saw all the different friends come together and like sharing up. I had a feeling you seeing that it'd make you think, you know what? I might give it a go.
Yeah. Now, I think actually it kind of started when my friend celebrated his birthday last year, yeah, and I was like, oh, this is just such a vibe, like just having all your loved ones around you. It's just
wait. When did was his birthday before December?
His birthday's in November, so
clearly it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
Nah, COVID was still a bit around them times.
She said.
COVID was a bit them times, innit? But now COVID is obviously COVID is still there, but COVID shmoved, isn't it? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, do you know what? I've always thought
you know they're saying it's coming back.
Yeah, but bro, just it's winter, innit? So obviously winter and COVID, people are saying that it's not a good mix, innit?
Hopefully, innit?
Yeah, hopefully. But I can't lie, like, bro, I think
you don't care no more.
Nah, it's not that I don't care, but it's a thing where, bro, like, so is it gonna be a thing where like this time every year it's gonna be like, it's winter, it's cold, so there's gonna be the normal flu plus COVID, so COVID's gonna be around this time. So is it a thing where every time this year for like however long we're gonna go on for, people are gonna be shook? Like
they did say it's gonna be around for years.
Like I get it, like bro, but like I get it. COVID is always gonna be around. I get it. You should be cautious, but at the same time, bro, I've done everything you told me to do. I've been double vaxxed. I've social distanced. I wear my mask on the train. I was even one of the people that stuck to the rules during lockdown. I wasn't even going out and doing the most. I stuck to the rules.
True.
I've done everything you've told me to do for a year and a half. There comes a point, where you just have to say,
you can't take it no more. You can't take it.
You just have to say, listen.
Let me take the risks. Let me live. Let me live.
Bro, if I catch it, I catch it now. Like, if it happens, it happens now. Like, bro, I've done everything you told me to do now, bro. It's been like a year and a half, 2 years now. Nah, man, I can't be following these rules for how long? Because, man, nigga gotta live, man.
You know what it's like? It's like every man knows the threat of a random pregnancy, but niggas are still beating. But you have that
niggas are still bare backing, bro.
Yeah, but you have that threat at the back of your mind, so it's up to you. It's up to your discretion how you choose to navigate
it. You know there was there, yeah? Before you're about to do a madness, yeah? And then you think to yourself, it's the juice worth the squeeze.
You know that one's there.
You see that backs, you're thinking,
that's it, is the juice worth.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
You know that one's there, yeah? That doesn't make sense, but it makes 100% sense. Like, I don't get what that means, bro. But I know exactly what it means.
It's the backs now saying it makes sense, bro.
It's the juice worth the squeeze.
It's the backs now. It never makes sense, but the backs are saying, Toye. The backs are talking to you, one kind.
Them cheeks are talking like a mouth.
Bro, them cheeks are talking and talking, fam. They're talking in just one language. You just have to obey, fam. I swear.
What's it? We sidetracked. I think you were talking about it was your boy's birthday, the one in November, and then
that was
actually, wait, T. One sec. Let me check the curry. I'll cut this out in it. I think I
curry.
That's why I kept going, because I'm making curry, but there's no one else at yard. So every so often you have to check.
Oh, so no,
you have to stir it.
Deal thing. Niggas making curry. Mad thing.
Flavors. That is smelling dankershin, cuz. That is smelling dankershin. Yo, one sec. Let me put earphones on. Sorry for that unprofessionalism. No, that's a word. Yo. T, I'm back. 100%. 100%. You were looking at backs, innit?
Nah.
Because I came back and he just had his head down this way, and I thought maybe all them backs.
There's only two things that can have him looking like that. Ole getting sacked and backs. There's only two things that can make me smile like that right now.
But there was that one. Have you seen that? Someone did like a fake post. It was like Sky Sports, he's sacked. But I saw the real one. They're like apparently someone called off some meeting so then they can have an executive meeting about social. Yeah. He's gone, bro. He's gone. Anyway, sorry, bro. Sorry to bring it up so early. Go on. You were saying oh, by the way, if you lot didn't clock, I cook for the ladies, them, innit? So, little curry thing. Flavors are popping, so I was blinging it. But go on,
it probably tastes like SHIT.
But this guy will say that when we was living in the same house, I'll cook something, he'll say bare shit, man will taste it, go back to his room, come back for more, like Oliver Twist. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro, nigga.
Please, sir, can I have more? My mom's care packages are finished. Please, sir. Go on, bro.
Fucking pussy. But what were you even saying about
your guy had his birthday and then December to November.
Yeah. So then that's when I was like, oh yeah, like this birthday thing's alright still. But obviously COVID happened last year. I was like, fuck it, CBA. But then now I'm thinking to do it this year. But then I've always had this feeling at the back of my head. If I celebrate my birthday, and I do a thing where like I do like a little like light motive, and I have like my loved ones around, if I don't invite certain people.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
I've always had the feeling at the back of my head, if I don't invite certain people, I don't want them feeling burnt. Do you get what I mean?
Wait, so why would you not invite them people in the first place?
But
is it because you ain't spoken to them in ages or what?
Nah, not even that, because I always go off the principle of, if I invite this person, that means I have to invite that person. That means I have to invite that person. Because you know how it's a thing where it's like, let's say like there's like a group, let's say like you speak to like a group of people, and then let's say in that group of people there's 10 people in it, and let's say within that group of let's say there's 6 people in that group, and within that group of people you speak to like 2 or 3 of them, like 2 of them, innit? But let's say it's 3, but because you speak to that 3, you then speak to the other 3, but then you only speak to the other 3
when
via association through the 3 that you're close to with.
Fuck all that.
So it's a thing where now if I invite that 3, the other 3 are gonna be like, rah, I thought we used to chat like that. Do you get what I mean?
But the question is, it doesn't matter what their perception of it is. Did you used to chat like that? So, bro, for example, my motive, there was no one there that I didn't one-on-one chat to, and I had the same conundrum as you. I remember thinking that because certain groups there will come from a bigger group. I didn't invite them. Because the way I saw it is, I'm only inviting niggas that actually chat to me and we actually speak on a level. I'm not inviting externals that I just happen to see when I'm with certain niggas that were there at the party, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, do you want to be nice and courteous? I don't want to hurt anyone's feeling. Or do you want to have a certain vibe where it's only niggas that actually love you around you? Do you know what I'm saying? This world is cutthroat, bro. This world is like... Alright, let's be real here. Let me think. Were you thinking to do like a big event or like a little more like a close-knit thing?
Nah. That's too much planning for me, fam.
No, but what's it? In that case, bro, I say it's obviously up to you at the end of the day, innit? But at the same time, it's like, bro, if you haven't spoken to them people one-on-one in like a year or so, and it's always through other people, they have no right to feel a type of way if you only invite the niggas that you do speak to on a one-on-one basis. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm saying, and more, and if I'm being real, if they then come to you like, bro, I can't lie, I found it weird that you didn't invite me. Bro,
No one would do that. No, that's wet. Man. No one. If you do that, you're.
I think
there's something wrong with you in there.
I think that's more like female friendships from what I've seen.
Yeah, that's why all that girl friendships are techie, fam, because they take that shit to heart. Like me, toxic, yeah, like me, I wouldn't take that to heart, but I'd be cautious if I wasn't to invite someone and they would take that to heart. Do you get what I mean?
I'd be real. What would you do? Yeah? Try and imagine it. What would you have done if I didn't invite you? But I invited all the other same people.
I would have cut you off. 100. 100, I would have cut you off. 100, I would have cut you off. 100, I would have cut you off. No, that's not even a viral. That's a thing where you actually don't like me. Like you've actually pretended so well. Lewis,
I invite Farouk. I invite.
That means you just don't like me, bro. That means that you've been pretended for how many years? That's psychotic behavior. I don't need that energy around me.
Hey, would you then do the next episode of the pod?
Nah, I'll cut off the podcast. I'll get someone else on. I'll say I'm taking the podcast with me. I'll get Nero to do a new graphic.
It's just you in the cut.
Just me in the cut with my arms crossed.
What's it? So then, how long have you not celebrated your birthday? So when was your last birthday? Did something traumatic happen? You was like, I'm never. Nah.
I've just never really been one to celebrate my birthday.
What? So
I never really saw the value in it. Nah, the last time was probably like.
I bet it was like 15, 16.
Like with my friends and that, yeah, probably like 14, 15. But with my family, I usually celebrate every year with my family.
Do you remember?
Do I remember what?
What did you do with your friends for your last ever birthday?
Like my cousins.
Actually, wait,
like my close friends, they just came round.
Last ever birthday until current one, because that sounded like he was about to die. So like,
God forbid, didn't it?
Yeah, word. Go on. So your cousins was around.
Yeah, just my cousins and my close friends, and then they all stay around.
Kofi, Olu, all of them, man.
That's just racist because Kofi's a Ghanaian name.
Oh, how about Olu? There's definitely one Olu there.
Olu isn't a name.
I know what you know. You know it's mad.
It's a fucking extension.
You know it's mad. I actually know that.
You knew that. You supposed to be racist.
Wait. Let me try.
That's like me calling you. Oh, your name's Injera.
That's nowhere near the same. But wait.
Yeah, it is. It's
that's
just
like me saying.
Ignorance.
That's like me saying.
Ignorance.
Wait.
No, it's just absolute ignorance.
Can I try and guess one name? If I can guess one name, it's not ignorant.
Go on.
Taiwo.
Yeah, that's a name.
Was
that's a Nigerian name. But you knew that. You just knew that.
No, but I'm saying, was someone there called Taiwo?
No.
How about Gift?
Nah, that's the Igbo man that just named their people adjectives and nouns and verbs and that. It's not naming their children verbs and adverbs and shit, fam.
Alright, bro.
That's what your name's giving you now. Mad thing.
Bro. What's it?
I'm going UK embassy and changing that, fam.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of our friend and his whole family that have names like that, and it's just funny to me, because you said
verbs.
That. You know how I mean, innit? I shout out to him because he listened the last week as well, 2 weeks ago. Good. But what's it? So yeah, all your cousins are there.
All my cousins are my friends, and then they just like my mum like made food and that, and then
tissues like, getting ran through quickly, innit?
The what?
The tissues getting ran through quickly, cuz.
I don't get it. What are you trying to say? Oh, because I know. Oh, just shut up, man. That's so shit. That's so.
I just had shit.
It just didn't work. It just didn't work.
You know,
I usually laugh at them jokes as well.
You know the ones when you're just so eager to just be racist.
Yeah. Shit. Let's calm.
Go on. Okay, I'll stop that. That was our last one. So your cousins at a crib.
Yeah, my friends were there, and then I was just like food drinking that, just chilled, and then for some reason it was supposed to be just a party, and everyone went home. But then like one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, why don't we all just sleep over?" I was just like, "Yeah, why doesn't everyone just stay around the night?" And I was like, "Mom, Dad, can my friends stay around for the night?" Obviously, the look on their face,
and they said, "Yeah."
The look on my mom and dad's face was like, "I do not want like 15 kids in my house sleep around the night." But they couldn't say no when everyone was there in it. They couldn't say no, so everyone just said that I was staying around for the night.
Well, you see the guy. Wait, so was everyone there? Because they were all cousins in it, so everyone there was Nigerian, innit?
Nah. It was like my cousins, like my friends, my wife, and my black friends.
Yeah. The one that said, "Why do we all sleep over?" Was he white?
Yeah. Mad brother,
I was
mad
thinking,
brother.
I think there's no other black person that's going, you know what? Why do you ask your parents for us to sleep over? I was like, man.
He's like, yeah, mate. He's like, Toye, why don't we just stay around tonight? I was like, you know what? That sounds like a cracking idea. But see, black people, bro, we ain't gangster enough to ask our.
To even ask, yeah, word.
Even me when I asked my parents, I was thinking these men are gonna slap me up when they all leave. So you want to ask for your friends to sleep with? I know that I cannot say no in front of your friends. Nah, it's techie.
So that was the last birthday you celebrated.
Yeah, so I'm thinking celebrate this year, but we'll see if I can be out later down the year, innit?
Nah, I say do it. Like, I think before me doing it, I would have been like, I don't really see the value. But when you actually do it with the right intention, it's great, man. As in, the intention being, it's not really about you, more so just about gathering your niggas together. Then it's a beautiful thing. I feel like if you make it purely by yourself, which I guess you're allowed to do, then it's like, okay, how much can I do for myself today? That means everything has to go a certain way for me, for it to be about me. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying. What's it? So then, what else happened in your week? Or was that near the end?
And then,
actually, no, it can't have been. What am I saying? It can't have been.
No, that was Friday. That was Friday, isn't it?
We still have the weekend, isn't it?
Well, Friday is part of the weekend now. It's after work, so.
Is it?
Yeah, then
Saturday.
Saturday, I didn't really do much. No, I didn't really do much. And Sunday, yes. And Sunday was Sunday, innit?
Anything happened on Sunday?
Nah, not really. Sunday was just Sunday.
Nothing at all?
Yeah, well, obviously United play Liverpool, if that's what you want me to fucking talk about. Fucking
no, because obviously if
no, because you were clearly jabbering that Sunday, so you wanted me to say it. Now you got your wish, nigga. I'll talk about it then. Talk about that, nigga.
I'm not gonna
fucking big lipped black monkey.
That's rich. That is rich. What is it? What's it? Like, no, because if my team played, I'd just be like, oh yeah, I watched Chelsea play. It's weird that you didn't mention it. So obviously, for football fans, they know what happened. For the non-football fans, you know, like, because we have listeners that don't watch football. What was the score? I can't. Okay, I maybe he might have something in his throat.
I said, you heard what I said. I said 5-0.
I actually didn't. Mums, I didn't hear it. I just thought
it was cool. 5-0.
Calm.
You happy?
To United.
This is why you don't get girls, man. This is actually why you don't get girls.
So yeah, no, that was a good game. I'll quickly go through my week. Tuesday, Thursday, I was in the office. Tuesday, I just went into the office. Thursday, I went into my friend's office to work with her. Because it's bare sick. So like her, she hasn't actually got a work.
Are you allowed to do that?
So this is what I'm saying. So she hasn't actually got a workplace. So her company, what they do, they're part of this scheme where there's bare workspaces around London that they can just use a car to get into and work there. It's bare sick. Do you know what I'm saying?
So it's like an open space.
Yeah, and bare different people from different works can go there and work. So I was only allowed in because I'm her guest. No, I'm kind of like sick. So there was like, we went to the one
that's rad.
Sick, innit? We went to the one in Soho, and then we was just there. This is on Thursday, innit? And we was just there for the day, which was cool. I saw Big Zoo, which was cool.
What, in the open space?
Nah. I don't know why that's funny.
I was thinking he ain't got 9 to 5. I was thinking that nigga ain't got 9 to 5. What's he doing there?
I know, I saw him on the road, like, because we were sitting down.
Did you chat to him?
I was talking to him. As he walked past, I was like, oh, yo. And then he's like, yo, what you saying? And he walked on. I'm not that man there that's like, yo, let me have a full-on conversation, bro. That nigga's just a normal guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
I thought you'd have spoken to him about, like, spirits and energy and shit.
Like,
on this question, because you seem to do it quite a bit. It's a bit of your niche that every week that there's a person that you've evangelized to or been evangelized by.
To be fair, I was sitting down at the time, and bro, for me, it's more just a respect.
You're nervous, innit? It's calm.
Nah, that's just like...
It's calm.
You're nervous. That conversation isn't for everyone, but let's say in the future I'm with him and we're sitting
what are you trying to say? Big Z's vibrations aren't zooing enough, or what?
No, but there's a time and place, and it's like... it's true, there's a time and place.
Talking in parables, man.
For example, like when I saw Wretch, he's another one.
Wretch, 3-2.
Yeah.
When did you see Wretch?
It was when I even went to Link Q at football in East London. You know them? You see them stools outside Box Park?
Box Park? What, in Shoreditch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one that's next to the goals.
Yeah. The
He
power.
was there.
Yeah.
He was in front of the stools, just chilling. And I walked by and I was like, "Oh, yo." He's like, "Yo, what you saying?" And I walked on.
Oh, you're nervous again, Carl.
Bro, it's like, to me, I respect them so much, but it's like, bro, I know for a fact every single day they have a billion people come up to them like, "Oh, you're," I just like, for me, it's like, calm. Let me just say, no, I think, Wretch, no, I said something. I was like, "Yo," and I was like, "You're fucking
Changed
sick."
my life.
I said, nah, bro, I'll say that if I see Potter. That's different. But I was like, "You're fucking sick," and then I walked on. Like, I feel like if I was in
Hey, you're fucking sick.
you're a mental wronging, mate. That's literally, I think I said something along them lines, but I was like something along the lines of "you're sick," because I was
anything back?
Just said, because he was speaking to one Jordan, and he just said yeah, and I know for a fact I just helped him pattern.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, shut up, bro. I'm trying to smash backs. I'm trying to have the backs talking to me. Rich!
This guy's butters, bro. Leave it. If you're chatting to a girl and a guy comes and goes, "Oh, you're the man, you're sick," what's she gonna be thinking?
Groupie, innit? Like, look at this groupie. Yeah.
No, but she'll be thinking, "Oh, this guy must be sick, man. Let me cheeks him up."
Like, I'm assuming she knows who Wretch is. Like, come on.
No, but it's like, bro, if you're like a boss or something, and niggas, let's say you're with a girl, you're talking to her, whatever, and the guy comes and goes, "Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me use your Rolls Royce or some shit." You'd be like, "It's not a problem, B. It's not a problem." He goes off, the girl's like, "Damn, this guy's sick." Do you know what I'm saying?
Question.
I would imagine.
Is there any person, or any sort of celebrity, that would like make you like proper fangirl if you just bumped into them on the street?
Nines, mate.
No, when I could.
Nah.
Let me define. Fangirl is like.
Bro,
have you seen that? Have you seen that picture when Ronaldinho comes to London and that
the
guy
guy
that
screams?
big man is like, "Oh my god, Ronaldinho!" That, bro, that video.
No, but I can't. I don't. But that's just not me. So I don't think I'd have that reaction for anyone. But that equivalent of that reaction for me would happen with Nines. I'd be like, "Oh my days, it's actually Nines." Like, I didn't say that to Wretch. I didn't say that to, who's the other guy I said I saw? Big Zoo. Like, Big Zoo, I was never gonna say that. But like someone at Nines, I'll be like, "Oh my fucking days, it's Nina." Oh, I'll probably have to gather myself before going to chat to him. Do you know what I'm saying? How about you?
This is a good question. You know, as I was asking it, I was gonna think, fuck, I need to think of an answer now, because he's gonna ask me, what about you?
Maybe Will Smith's another one too.
I watched the film with him in it yesterday.
Was it the one where he's like chasing his younger self or something?
Yeah, Gemini Man.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Is it good?
It's alright. I think they could have. It was a good concept, and I liked the film, but I think they could have made it a bit longer. It felt as if it was a bit rushed, but it was. I like the concept. How did you not watch that? That's a fucking good guess.
It's my spirits and energies. One second, let me turn off the current.
No, it's not. It's because it was. No, it's not. It's because it was recently added on Netflix. You nigger.
It's still a bit watery. It's still a bit watery for them. No, it's a bit watery still. I put it up on higher blaze, and hopefully it will start to thicken up, and then that'll be the last time I go. Sorry for the unprofessionalism. You were saying, how did I know you was watching Gemini Man? I'm a man that knows things, man. That's my currency.
You don't. It's because it was recently added on Netflix. That's the only reason why you know.
No, I think maybe because I remember seeing it. So maybe,
Yes,
maybe that's why I said it.
Yeah, it's about vibrations. Man. Shut up. Man.
But go on. No, but to be fair, you could have watched it. Actually, no, but it made sense to be on Netflix because you don't seem like the type of guy to go searching for a Will Smith film, like on streams and that.
Oh no, I don't. That is so ghetto now. I
Do
do
you get what I'm
not use streaming. I do not use streaming sites.
Sorry, baller.
We're corporate now. We earn money. Bitch ass niggas.
I feel like yours might be a football person. Maybe like Ronaldo or something. I feel like you're trying to go over Ronaldo.
I was thinking that, but I don't know, man.
Or who else would you use? fangirl over? Let me think.
I don't know.
Who have I seen you? Who do you bang bear? I feel like it'd be someone in the footballing space.
You'd have
Maybe like a
fangirl.
Scholes or something, or Ronaldo.
Nah, I wouldn't even fangirl over Scholes, man.
Especially
It would have
after
to
well, his daughter's toenails and that, man.
Bro, now we're gonna
was
get
crazy.
to that
That
shit,
was
bro.
crazy, bro.
Now we need to unpack that.
No, there's certain things like that, and then I don't know if you see that video of Kodak Black and his mum. I don't know if you saw that.
No,
And he was feeling up her bum and that while they were dancing. I thought that
Yeah,
was
some of these. You remember when Biscuit was touching up his
yeah,
mum's
but
ass
it
as
was
well?
that same vibe. I was like, okay, I don't know
Yeah,
about
man,
that.
these
I
men
don't know
are
about that.
tapped, bro. You know the ones. You know the ones when maybe your mummy's boy, but it just goes a little bit too far. Oh, but I actually don't know. I think similar as you. I don't think I would. You know, I think every guy would be like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna fangirl over another man. Like, bro, that's bare
Until it
weird.
happens.
That's bare weird. Until it happens. Do you get what I mean?
But you know what? I feel like to me, it's just they're human beings.
Yeah.
I think like some man get so they put them on such another pedestal. They're like, oh my god. With me, it's like they're just humans. They just did their thing in it. Like I can't imagine myself going like.
And do you know, I think it is now as well. I think because of social media now, like celebrities are more accessible now.
Exactly. That's another big thing.
Even though you're not seeing them in real life, it's as if you're seeing them via social media. So it's like, I feel as if that stardom factor of like fangirling and like screaming when you see them is just like, oh well, like I already know what you're doing today because you put it on your story.
Literally,
like, bro,
literally.
You're more normal than you were like 10 years ago. Do you know what I mean? So
How about Mover?
Nigga, I'm running. That nigga kill someone. That nigga kill someone. Nigga kill someone.
What's it?
Allegedly.
Word, they're getting bagged, bro.
Allegedly.
I think Saturday. Can't remember what I did. I think I was doing coursework or something. Can't remember what happened on Saturday. What did I do? Did I go out? Can't remember. Sunday though, Shane invited me to go watch Brentford versus Leicester, innit?
Oh yes.
It was sick. I can't lie. So
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
been to a game in ages, innit? Last game I went to was a Fulham game. I can tell a lie. It was the England-Nigeria game.
Oh yeah, that we went to that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was sick. Just being mad close. I'd say this. They're quite a bunch. I can't lie.
What the Fulham fans?
No, the Brentford fans. There wasn't much noise. in the stands.
Sorry, Brentford. Yeah.
The Leicester fans, they were obviously like, they had like, you know how they like the away fans will have a little small bit.
Yeah.
They were loud the whole game. I can't lie. Bro, you see the first goal. Seeing that in real life was nuts.
Tielemans.
Nuts. Bro.
Were you?
I was right behind the goal when he did it.
Oh, so it was coming towards you, sort of a thing.
Yeah, that goal was nuts.
Okay.
That goal was nuts, bro. Like, you see the ones when like someone goes to the game, they have to exaggerate. Bro, you can watch it on TV. It's not the same as seeing it in person.
Bro, when you feel the emotion and atmosphere.
Because no, do you know what it was? It's the fact that his goals come from nowhere. Like he'll just strike it from a stupid spot and then it goes in. So I was watching, but I wasn't expecting a. You know how like, let's say someone's in on goal, you're expecting a goal. Whereas this one, it just came from nowhere. I was like, what the fuck did I just see?
Yeah, it was mad.
Brentford actually played, obviously, like, yeah, I think Brentford did play better. It's unfortunate they just didn't convert their chances.
Yeah.
Then obviously I've come home and then it's a bit more Sunday football. And I watched the Liverpool United game. And that was a spectacle to say the least. Good game. It was like, you see that season where Arsenal kept losing by like 5-6 goals, and then I think it was Sky or BT. They put them on like do you remember it? They put them on like banners everywhere. Let's hope no one does that with United. But pretty sure it was just a shocking performance. Obviously this isn't a football pod, so we won't get into it much to sort of like Toye probably like to hear that. But yeah, no, it was in a like, bro, United played shit. It was actually abysmal. But yeah, that was my Sunday. If I get to see Toye, that was my Sunday. And then what else did I do? I think that was it really. Yeah. So I think with that we can we can get. You know what? Before we segue into our actual topic,
What, man? You gonna go back to Liverpool United or what?
I was actually gonna say we can talk about the United legend, as in like our scores and that. But relax, cool off, man. Cool off. I've got you on ropes. Yeah. So for people that haven't seen that, it's basically, bro, there's just too many weird things going on. So the first one was him in a bed, and he's biting her toenails off.
Was he in her bed? I don't think he was. I think
They were in a bed.
No. Let's it
was a bed.
Not spice it up. No,
It was a bed.
Bro, you're saying it as if they were in bed together cuddling.
No,
cuz.
I'm not
That's what
saying
you
that.
do with your friends, G.
I said they were like sitting on the edge of the bed, and she had her toes up, and he was just biting her toenail off. And then there was another picture of, which I also found weird, where they're taking a picture in the mirror and he's zipping up his trousers. I was like, what? I just didn't know what to make of it.
Hey, that one had me dying. I won't lie.
Bro,
That one had me dying.
I just didn't get it. I didn't really understand it. Like, one, why would you take the picture? Two, why would you post it? There's so much going on.
And you know, the legit thing is, the way he was hunched over her was like he just gave his daughter drillings, bro. Like,
Bro,
it just
like,
felt very creepy.
He probably has the best Father's Days ever, bro. That's
disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
You know why that's disgusting? Because that implies that would be the best Father's Day for me. So that is disgusting. I didn't even mean to make it sound like that.
Bro, that's down to you, not me, fam.
But yeah, no, it was just weird. It was very weird. So yeah, I was gonna ask: is there any world where you'd be biting your?
Son.
Oh,
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You okay?
is that Pops in it?
Yeah.
Papa Toye.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so
don't have
is
a
it-
child.
Huh?
I don't have a child, so you should.
Yeah, he's Papa Toye, isn't it? He's the Papa of Toye.
Oh
Papa
yes,
Toye.
my bad.
Papa Toye wouldn't have made that mistake. But yeah, no.
Is that chick supposed to be funny? Hey, your jokes
Not
are
really,
aiming
not really.
bagging today, bro.
What's it?
Reassess, bro.
would you-
Reassess.
Fuck you, bro. Would you ever get your dad in the pod?
Nah, my mum, yeah, not my dad.
Why not? Well, you just say bare cancel the bullshit. Or what? No, you're smiling. It means yeah.
Nah, the way I know my man, if I was to ask him, he'll just be like, I ain't getting on this nonsense, man.
Wait, but then you could make it like the topic of that week could be something he chats about on the regs.
And you think getting information out of me is hard. you haven't even met the person that made me. Then you know that those sort of characteristics are learned.
I hear that.
Then you know them sort of characteristics are learned, bro. You think it's hard getting info out of me? That you ain't finding nothing
Bro,
from that, brother.
he'll be sitting down and be like, "Oh, how's your journey in? Why do you want to know?"
No, what not?
Wait, I feel like I remember the only time I've heard your mum was I feel I was half asleep and you guys were. It was in our first year together, and I remember I think she was on the stairs with you, and I just heard banter, but I was like half asleep. But I just heard her bantering you or something, and from that I was like, okay, I feel like that's where probably T gets his banter from. She sounded jokes. But yeah, is there any world where you'd be biting your daughter's toenails off with your mouth and not a toenail clipper?
Do you know what it is?
It's weird to me, man.
Don't get me wrong, yeah. I could probably see. This is gonna sound this is gonna sound bad. Okay, maybe. Okay, when you look at it. No, let me lie. Guys, I promise. Wait. Just let me finish. I can't hear you, bro. I think you're mute or something.
I tried to turn on the echo. I turned on the wrong one. Go on.
Bro, you're just jamming hard, bro. Hey, today ain't been your day, fam.
No, go on, bro. So finish that questionable point.
Nah, okay. It's weird, but I can see what he was doing. But my question is...
We can all see what he was doing, mate.
No, he was trying to take off her toenail, wasn't it? But my question is, why using a toenail clipper?
Why isn't he?
Yeah, why isn't he? Like, I can see what he's trying to do by trying to take off the toenail, but why using a toenail clipper?
And now you understand why it's a bit confusing. Now, you know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, when you look at Paul Scholes, the way he talks, the way he looks, there's just something about him that just thinks.
He surprised me. I can't lie. I didn't think he was like that.
I can't put my finger. He just looks just a bit of a wronging, doesn't he?
Because I can't even rationalize it. Because I was thinking, okay, maybe in that hotel room, because it definitely wasn't their yard. You could tell from the background.
I think it was their crib.
Okay, well,
nigga is really trying to paint one
mad picture, like one mad picture.
Bed in a hotel room, bro.
But they were though, or maybe they were on a bed. They were on a bed. They were on a bed. So like, I thought, okay, come on. Okay, if they're at a crib, it's even weirder. Because maybe the reason why I thought it was a hotel is okay, maybe it isn't a nail clipper, but they're at a yard. She's a girl. There's definitely a nail clipper about. So it sounds to me as a choice. It's a choice to do that. He's chosen to do that above using a clipper.
Do you know why it's definitely a choice though?
And this just happens to be a time where they've caught it on camera.
Do you know why it's a choice though?
Guy's disgusting.
No, do you know why it's a choice? And do you know why I think it's the most problematic? Why I think it's the most problematic because the fact that she recorded it and put it on her Instagram means that she thinks that is normal behavior.
I don't know, bro.
Because it's problematic enough that you're doing it, but the fact that you're doing it and posting it, that means that you think that the average person in the UK is doing that with their father.
I would not be surprised if he still bathes her. If he still gives her showers and that, I would not be surprised if that's normal.
If that's his wife, I'll be like, yeah, fair enough. Maybe it's a bit of toe action. But
that said from a nigga that has a foot fetish, because to me that's weird. I
don't. Defamation of character on my own podcast, but we can do that.
Say swear you don't like feet.
Feet can look nice, but I ain't gonna be munching toes.
I see, man.
They nearly got me. They nearly got me. No visuals.
You know what's jarring? If there was visuals, you wouldn't have done that. That's the jarring thing. You would have just said, "Oh man."
The thing is on this podcast right now, because we don't have visuals, we can lie, and if you lie and you sound like you're telling the truth, people will believe it. Yeah, niggas will believe you.
Well, me personally, there's no instance where I'm using my teeth to cut my wife's toenails in it. I might cut them for her with a toenail, with a clipper. Yeah, that's romantic. If you can see this, the wrong way, bruv. But it's just everything to do with United. The players, the fans, they're all fucking weird, bruv. I wouldn't do it with my teeth, but I might do it with like clippers. Because maybe it's a bit intimate, like, let me take care of you. Cool, I get that. But from when you stop using the clipper and you use your mouth, which is meant for kissing, eating, just important stuff to be put on your toe, is a bit mad to me. I think what else happened? Or was that it really? With that,
bro, the Paul Scholes thing? Nah, that's what I saw.
I think I pray for both of them, innit? I don't know what else happens behind them closed doors, innit?
Bro, it actually makes you think there must be some fucked up shit that happens in some households that you'll just never know about.
Of course there is, bro. But
yeah.
I think there seems to be a trend because he's one, Giggs is another wronging.
Oh, he's
a different.
He's not even wrong. He actually should be cancelled. He actually should be. I don't believe in cancel culture, but he's someone that should actually be cancelled. Like, there's no way this guy should have any sort of job within the media, within the football industry after what that guy's done, bro. Like, he should actually be cancelled and hung out to dry.
The stuff he's done with his girl, like, I heard he's beating her up or some shit.
Yeah, I think he's fighting a GBH charge right now.
And then, well, he's a good fighter, so I think he'll be okay. And then even like the
Oh, Jesus, that's not funny.
Because I said
this nigga's been listening to Dave Chapelle this week, man. But to be cool. Fuck does it sound, yeah. Fuck
the brother stuff too.
Yeah, but fuck does it sound, yeah. Fuck does it sound. I'm not making excuses for the guy, innit? No, I'm not making excuses for the guy.
Again.
The nigga should be cancelled and he should be ostracized. But
yeah.
He's because there's a podcast. Do you know one guy called James English? He basically does a podcast, yeah, and he just like, I think at first he's one Essex geezer in it, and he just interviews like just like most of his interviews, yeah, like the good ones are the ones with like ex-cons, like Essex geezers, criminals who like straight out of prison, rare tear, or like people that
don't tell me you think he should get gigs on.
No. I'm gonna land. Or people that have been like people that have like gone prison but they've changed their life around, etc. Like how they've gone from rags to riches, sort of a thing.
Sounds hard.
So he's like so he's interviewed Giggs' brother, innit? This came out like a couple of months ago, and he's interviewed his brother rare tear, and then his brother just talks about like their family dynamic, their home dynamic, and then like as I'm listening to it, I'm just thinking like no wonder why you and your brother like turned out the way you turned out.
Was it fucked?
Yeah, fuck, bro. Like he used to see his dad like beat up his mum all the time.
Oh,
mum was an addict. Like dad cheated all the time, and like they all knew rare tear. So it's a thing where it's like,
where's he gonna learn to respect?
Yeah, not making excuses for the guy because the guy should be cancelled.
It's the same way you were like how with your dad, the closed offness. You were like, oh, where did I learn that from?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like behavior is learned. Do you get what I mean? So it's just kind of fucked. It's like, bro, like
that's mad, you know.
Yeah.
So then what? Oh wait, before I say this point, this is the final one. I'm actually turning off the stove.
I hope you're taking timestamps.
I hope I am too. One second.
You haven't. I have. No.
That's it. Alright, I'm back. I made a wrong decision though, I can't lie.
What?
I was getting impatient and then I just turned up the heat. I went back and it's just bare burn at the bottom. But you live and you learn. Anyway. So,
this is the same guy that was advertising, ladies, I'm a cook.
Nah, I'm just, yeah, like, it will still taste banging, but just the bottom's a bit, yeah. But anyway, you just told me about gigs and that, and yeah, I'm gonna say at what point, wait, what did you just say before that? It was just that, innit? You told me about Giggs' upbringing and that.
Yeah, just how I was just bare fucked.
Like, at what point do you go, I'm not trying to make excuses for people, but then, like, what do you do in that situation? If you've heard of his upbringing, like, what do you do?
I swear we had this conversation a couple of episodes ago when we talked about incels and that.
I doubt it, because I was different. Unless we knew the dynamic of the yard, and I don't think we did for any
We're
of
talking about, no, incels.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Unless we knew the dynamic of their yard. Like, let's say there was an incel that we watched and he said, oh, my parents did this and this and whatever.
Nah, we were speaking about the incel that killed someone. And then you did research and the guy found out that like he had like a bad childhood or something like that.
I don't remember that. I don't remember saying he had a bad childhood. I think you're just connecting dots.
No,
I don't think
we had this discussion once where we were like, raw, like how like how, what's the word, culpable is the person if like the environment that they've grown up in has like literally just been like, that's just fucked them up. But then I don't know, it's a hard one. I think it's a thing where I get it, but you still know right from wrong.
Bro, what? Nah, you don't.
I get it, but you still know right from wrong.
But that's the whole argument. The whole argument is that they don't know right from wrong because they never... Because right and wrong are lines, innit? So, and you can say that those things are learned either through your family or through religion, whatever. So, whatever between those lines is, let's say, the mid. As soon as it crosses one, it's right. As soon as it crosses another, it's wrong. Whereas if you grow up in a yard where there's no rules, no dynamics, whatever, where are your lines? Because if we're using Giggs as the example, he's consistently walking in. He's not at 6 o'clock when he's back from football, whatever. He's not watching Simpsons. He's not seeing normal stuff. He's going home, and that becomes his norm. Him seeing his mom getting beat up or whatever. So it's like, I can't. Like I find it hard for him because, bro, in his brain, it's like, okay, it's okay to beat the woman I love. That's calm. That's a calm thing to do.
I hear you.
It's hard to unlearn that. As fucked as it sounds, it's hard to unlearn that.
It's so mad because I don't want to say the person. I don't want to say the thing. I don't want to say that raw. Like he should just know because it's a thing where. But how would he? And then I think it's a bit ignorant for me to say raw, like he should just know not to do that, because I've never been in a situation where like day in day out like I'm seeing
that's
that,
what you're about.
that. Do you get what I mean?
Do you get what I'm saying?
So it's hard for me to say that raw, because I've never been in that position, in it. So but then I do think, yeah, if you were a kid, yeah, this is me just putting myself in a situation, yeah, and you come home, yeah, and you're seeing your dad do that to your mum, yeah, and you're seeing that the action of someone is making someone else cry, and like you're seeing them with bruises, you're seeing them hurt, like it's like, bro, it's like you're seeing it, so you're seeing the negative effects that come with it. So surely that will register in your head of, if someone is crying and it's not a good cry, like surely what that person is doing is wrong. So then wouldn't that, obviously I don't know the psychology behind it,
But at the same time, I think
this is me coming from a basic psychology point. So it's a thing where, bro, like, shouldn't that register in your brain as like, this is wrong, so I shouldn't do that? Do you get what I mean?
We're falling back into the fact that he doesn't have that foundation of what is right and wrong. And then also, if he was beating his wife, I wouldn't find it far-fetched if he was beating him too, and the kids in it. So if you bring that into the play as well, now you have these kids that are also just stunted in so many ways. Maybe one, they're not getting the right type of love. Two, they're getting like physically and maybe emotionally abused. We're not sure, but I think physically we can say he probably was, because if he's beating the mum, I can't imagine I can't fathom in my head a guy that's abusive to his girl, but then isn't abusive to the kids. That doesn't make too much sense to me.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
If you're a violent nigga, you're a violent nigga.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because the whole thing is an absence of control. That's why they're violent. They can't. So anyway, so if we entertain that, then that kid there is fucked up, bruv. Like, so maybe even part of him is probably compassionate, like, oh, my mum and that. But it's if that's just all you're seeing, eventually you'll just become, okay, that's what the normal is. Even if I don't like it, that's what the normal is. And I want to know if his brother is the same. Because then sometimes it can manifest in different ways in different kids.
Nah, I don't think his brother is, because I remember.
Wait, yo, show me that pen. That's my pen.
What does it say on it? What does it say on it?
Is that? No, you know what?
No, you should know what it says. Why are you trying to read it? You should know what it says if it's your pen.
One sec. This is gonna fucking I got that same pen on my.
Is it because I'm black? You're calling me a thief? Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm black? You're calling me a thief?
No, that's implied. But I'm saying, wait, did you get it from? Did you get it from like a convention or something?
That's what a white person would say. But that's implied.
Wait, did you get it from like a convention?
No, I think I stole it from my dad, if I'm being honest with you.
So I think he got it from a convention, because my mum got those from like medic conventions. So maybe he got it from
Medi Plus.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you bastard.
Maybe I did steal it from you though.
No, but I don't think mine said Medi Plus. I think mine was Booper. But no, it makes sense that your dad has one. He probably went to one of them things where they get bare free pens and that. Bro, no. Anyway, go on. I had to stop that just to check if you'd stolen something. But yeah, I think it's a very tricky subject. I think a big part of that is also, it's like he probably never really had to deal with that stuff because he was so driven, and both of them, they were so driven into football, they were probably never at a point where they had to reevaluate, because their lives went pretty well in terms of after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? Watch that interview and let me know.
I'll watch it. No, it sounds bad. No,
it's pretty decent. He talks about like the affair and everything.
Speaking of things that we've watched, yeah, I got around to watching the Dave Chapelle special on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember what it's called, but his most recent one.
The Closer, I think.
Yeah.
The Closer.
The Closer. As in he's closing off.
The Closer, or yeah, sorry.
It's the same word, but I think it can be used in two words.
You know, I was actually just thinking, is closer and closer.
It's the same word, but like I think because closer just means something is closer to you, but closer can be.
Yeah, it's what the same.
That's funny though. It's about the same. That's weird. Yeah. So
what was it?
Okay. Before What are we doing?
Yeah, it is.
We just don't tell me you're spelling it out.
I go double check because niggas are out for my grammar these days, man. Niggas are out for my grammar, man. They're trying to put me in a body bag, man.
What's it? What was your opinion of it?
I ain't watched all of it.
You haven't watched all of it?
Nah, I've watched some of it.
Oh,
I haven't watched all of it. But
I thought you'd watched all of it.
From what I've watched,
because now there's stuff I can't see.
No, it's calm. I don't mind you spoiling it, because I've seen him live in the flesh, bro. Nothing's topping that, so it's calm.
Right, go on.
But like from what I had watched, there was nothing cancelable. There were some funny jokes which I can understand in this snowflake society why people would be offended, but there's nothing that he should be cancelled over. Nothing.
So you know what's mad? I thought about this, yeah, and then I clocked.
From what I've watched, by the way, from what I've watched.
No, I hear that, but then
disclaimer asterisk.
The whole thing was the same. It was like the same vibe in it. It's the same vibe as nearly all of his things. But like, and at first I thought, okay, I didn't really see anything offensive in it. But then it's the same way as. Have you ever had that conversation when you're trying to explain to white people why something is racist, and they're saying, "I don't think that is."
I know what angle you're coming on.
You get what I'm saying?
I know what angle you're coming on.
Part of me was thinking maybe because I'm not a transgender and I don't have those struggles. Like I'm not in a perspective where I can be like that's offensive. But at the same time, though, if I'm breaking down what I saw, he never directly goes for them. It's more so he speaks about situations in which they occur. So in fact, like interactions
he's had with them, sort of a thing.
Yeah. So then, like, I feel like when I listen to it, I don't really see anything, and excuse my ignorance in it. So like maybe someone listening to this who's more learned on the LGBTQ. I don't know what the rest of it is, but I know there's
plus.
More,
just say plus at the end, yeah.
Plus. I think
I'm not even trying to cause offense, but plus in it.
But yeah, so then like if someone listening can be like, oh, actually this and that, and I wouldn't necessarily listen to you, but I'm saying it's good to have that other opinion in it, other than my own, because I'm not a transgender.
Definitely.
But from what I heard, I was like, I just felt like he consistently gives his opinion on matters, innit? And I feel like, why are they going so hard for this when other comedians of, like, let's say Mexicans or different, like, non-white comedians can make black jokes, and the black community is calm with that. But as soon as someone, and the point here I'm making is that someone outside of the community can make those jokes. So as in, i.e., like for example, is it Gabriel Iglesias or something like that? There's one, like, it's chubby Mexican comedian, and he'll sometimes make black jokes.
Well, he said, for example,
I don't watch him too tough, but it's just your generic black joke, innit? Like
yeah.
So then, like, and no one really has a problem with that. And I think a lot of it is because of the way he does it. It's not laughing at them; it's more laughing at a situation that they occur in, which are two different things, but they can seem similar, in my opinion. So then, like, when I watched it, I don't really see anything that was mad offensive. But then also, again, as I said, excuse my ignorance, but like, especially near the end, this is why I said I might spoil it for you. So he tells a story, innit?
Yeah, go on.
About bro, I wish you'd seen this. It was like, because when he finished it, I was like, I literally went, oh! I was like, what? And I did that at my team. I was like,
oh yeah.
So
I might try and finish it tonight, but go on, tell the story. It's calm.
Are you sure you want me to?
Yeah, it's calm. Honestly, it's calm.
So he goes basically how I think he had made a friend who was in that community who was transgender. I don't know how. I think
is this the story when he's when he meets like the mum or something like that?
Wait, go on.
It's like he meets a mum and he's like,
no. That was moist, bro. that was jokes. That was so moist. Like, so at the end he goes, oh yeah. So I think he was doing a set, and he'd have a lot of those types of jokes, and she was caressing at them, but she was transgender. So then he then spoke to her after, and then turns out like she said that she was trying to become a comedian, blah blah. So the next time he was in the city, he shouted her to open for him. Yeah. So, but bear in mind, it became apparent to him that she'd only done about 8 or 9 gigs before that.
Oh, okay.
So she was fresh. So she went on before him and she bombed. Like, she did terrible for like 45 minutes.
But she was shit. She was shit.
But she took it like a champ, innit? She was like bare calm by it. So then, but like obviously they formed a friendship, this and that, blah blah. And then after the show, when they're all backstage, she's there telling her stories and she's making everyone laugh. So he went, oh, so she is funny. Maybe it's just so he said, you know what? you are funny, so I'll just give you like pointers and this and blah blah. So they established a friendship. So when Chapelle was getting all this backlash from the trans community, she tweeted supporting him.
Okay.
And then when she did that, everyone started to drag her for days. I think it was like 4 or 5 days dragging her. And then on the 6th day, she killed herself. Exactly. That's the same reaction I had.
Say swear.
Yeah, say swear. Mad, innit? So then, spoilers if... that's why I didn't want to spoil, but it was quite... It's at the very end of the show.
Bro, that's
and
deep.
Deep in, and he goes, he was angry at her for like even standing up for him, this and that. So, and when he told that, I was like... Because for me, I was like, you know what? I feel what he's doing, like him talking and him kind of dissecting like transgenders and transphobia, I think in a weird way is helping the cause because he's causing more conversations about the subject matter to happen in a fairly light-hearted way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I obviously, because bro, I was looking at all the reviews, people saying, I think you told me this, they were like, people were about to go on strike.
Yeah, Netflix employees like did a protest where they walked out their offices or something like that.
Yeah, and I feel like it's hard because I feel if you see all that stuff online as a transgender person, you probably go into that special expecting to be offended. So then anything he then says from there on in, you're hypersensitive to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because it's like you've gone into it thinking I should be offended because that's what people are telling me to do.
Yeah, but then I do get why, like, it's the same way how like that Jeff Ross brother was saying when he said the N-word, we were like, whoa.
Oh, what, the roaster?
Yeah.
He said Negro.
Yeah, we were like, whoa. But then...
You said, well, I laughed. To be fair.
You thought about it though.
To be fair, I was like, whoa.
It caught you off guard, didn't it?
Yeah, it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. Yeah, it caught me off guard.
But yeah, no, like, I don't know, I think... And I feel like with comedy, it's an art form, innit? And I think it's dangerous to censor it. Like, what did you feel from it? Like, did you get transphobic vibes? Like, how far into the special did you get? And what were your views on it?
I probably got like halfway, but then I don't think it was. But then I watched it like a week ago and I watched it till like halfway. I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know. I just think comedy is one of them things that as long as you're not spewing negative
like hate and that.
Yeah, as long as you're not spewing hate or negative stereotypes that are damaging towards the cause, then I don't see a problem with it. But then again, that's subjective because people have different lines to that. It's just a hard one.
Especially us being non-transgender people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think, and many times throughout it, he says things like, in fact, he's jealous of them and their movement and how much progress they've made in such a small time. Like, I don't know. I don't get the vibe that he used the word because like Bearham said that he was punching down on them.
Oh yeah, I heard him say that. Yeah.
I don't think that's.
I don't get what that means, by the way, because he said it quite a few times, isn't it?
Punching down, as in like, so the jokes come from a place where you're looking down on them.
I thought it was like a saying that like people knew that was like specifically for their community. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think he just says. I don't think the intention is to ridicule them. Like they're making it seem as if, do you remember like when comedians used to do blackface back in the day?
Oh, okay, that's just crazy.
But I feel like that's what they hear and see when they listen to Dave Chapelle speaking about this. I think they see a transgender version of blackface, if that makes sense.
But
you get me?
It's not that, yeah.
I don't think it's that. Bro.
The equivalent of that is someone. I would say the equivalent of someone doing blackface is like
someone dressing up as a girl and making fun of that.
Yeah, it was like someone dressing up like a man trying to dress up as like a woman imitating like a transgender.
You know what? What do you? Because now we're on the topic, and this is something I thought about quite a lot for like, the last few weeks. It's quite a confusing one. Like, what do you think of like people who are transgender? And this is obviously a sticky conversation to have.
Man, do whatever you want to do, man.
I don't like that. Like, not as in that view, but as in I feel like try and be as honest as possible. Or is that your honest view?
I can't lie. It's like I don't
I
want to
feel
say
like-
I don't want to say I don't care, but it's just like
No, you can
it's
say
not really
that.
a hill that it's not really a hill that like
that you've like you're not
let
sitting
everyone
there
do what
thinking
they
about
want to
it.
do, man. Let people do what they want to do, man. Like is what it is. Like like what you do ain't gonna affect me. Do you get what I mean? So it's like
I think well, okay.
I don't really care.
I
I know
hate
that
to
sounds
use
fucked, but yeah,
No,
that's
no,
just how
no.
it is.
But I hate to use this example, but a lot of people like they won't care about an issue until it's at their doorstep. So
True.
So
true,
let's say in the
true.
future, like your son, he then comes to you and says that he wants to be transgender. That's when you'll be forced to actually think about this stuff, and
Yeah,
and
that's on your
you'll
doorstep.
and you'll be forced to face what your actual views on the matter is. And just as a disclaimer, I want people to listen to this. If you happen to belong to that group,
Are you
I
sure?
feel like-
I can't lie. Are you sure you actually want to talk about this?
see, I thought, bro, you know, I've been
Are you
wanting to
sure
do
you
this
actually
for
want to
time.
talk about this?
No, I do. Not deep because it's not our main topic. But I've been thinking about this flip flapping over like the last few weeks about if I ever want to speak about it on the pod, and I feel like because bro, at the end of the day, this is just it's like a thought exploration. Do you know what I'm saying? Just to lay down.
I hear you,
what,
but I don't hear you at the same time.
what? Because what are you shook of what might come out or what?
Nah, not necessarily that, but just so like topics like this is like I don't know, man. People can be easily offended, but I ain't trying to offend no one.
I feel like there are certain because what jars me. So even that jars me.
And
'cause-
I'd rather not speak about something I don't really have that much know that much about. Do you get what I mean?
But I feel like this isn't one of them things where you need to know that much purely because it's just, and from what I've seen and the people I've listened to, it seems to be just people saying they're born in the wrong body. That's it. That's really it. That obviously there are more. It's obviously more nuanced and more complex than that. But like the brunt of it is people going. So let's say there's a guy. They go, "Nah, I'm a girl trapped in this male body, innit?" I think. Okay, you know what? We don't have to talk about it per se right now, but I will say why I think it's important for conversations to occur. Because in the same way why you are like, I don't want to offend people, that means that the only people talking about it will be people from that group.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as part of a healthy discussion, you need to have both sides speaking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then I'd understand if they listen to this and they're like, no, shut up. It's just an us thing. But like, because for me, I feel like a big part of why people don't want to speak about it, or maybe they even have distaste towards them, is a lack of understanding. Do you get me? Like bro, even us, like, we don't really understand what being transgender is like. How else?
So why would you want to speak about it if you don't know?
Because then I feel like the best way to become less ignorant is to lay out your thought pattern, and then people can listen and be like, "Oh, actually this, actually that." Whereas if you never lay it out because you're shook, you're just going to consistently stay quiet and stay at the same ignorant state. If that
I
makes
would
sense.
say the best way is to learn from someone that's living like that. So by me speaking,
True.
you're not getting any experience. You're not getting any nuggets because, bro, I have no idea what it sounds like. You're better off listening to someone that's lived it, that knows it, and it's their life. You learn from them, and then what you learn from them, you now use that to spread your message as someone that hasn't lived it, but now you've got an idea from the person that's lived it.
I agree with that, but then
Because by me speaking about it, you're not getting anything from it.
I disagree with that. I'm getting your point of view on the matter, which I think is valuable. Because like
My view is
what we're
ignorance, though.
True, but like it's a thing where you know how I've probably used this before, but you know how they say the worst person to ask about love is someone that's in love.
That's completely different, though.
Wait, how so?
That's love. That's feelings, bro.
Same thing here. It's a feeling. They feel like they're in the wrong body, and they identify with that feeling. It's the exact same
No,
thing.
I
It's
don't
very
mean
similar.
that. I mean a thing where you're speaking about like love.
In the sense where they're saying don't ask someone that's at the center of it, because their whole opinion will kind of be warped to that identity. Do you get what I'm saying? So be like, don't just ask them. You need to ask like a collection of people, because the answer may lie from someone outside the community, or it may lie within a conversation that happens between someone in the community and someone outside the community. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it, but I don't agree with it.
Fairs. You know what? Let's leave it then. But this is something I think eventually, like, I'd fully be on in the future, yeah, when we finally start doing visuals. One of them being getting like a transgender person to come on, and then we just ask them questions. Because I feel like that'd be a very good episode.
Yeah, that would be a good episode, but for us to speak about it as two guys that have no idea what it is or what it feels like, it's just, I think it does nothing. It has no value.
But I've seen you wear high heels before.
That's not funny. Your jokes ain't been banging today, bro. They just ain't been banging today, bro.
I'm joking.
I can't lie. Your jokes just ain't been banging.
But yeah, we can leave that then. And I guess we can get into the brunt of the actual episode. So obviously, it's going to be about gifts. So an example would be Dave Chapelle's gift. You would say is comedy. And I've been thinking on what my gift is, and I think I said this to T just before we came on to record. So I was going to ask, do you think you know what your gift is? Do you believe everyone has a gift? And if you do have an idea what your gift is, what are ways that you've found that you can hone your gift?
Bro, this nigga's asking me interview questions, fam.
Go
on. You know, you go first. Seeing as you asked the question, that means you thought about it.
Yeah. So I could be wrong. I'm very open to being wrong. I feel like, so I think I'll ask you, what's your gift first? I think it's talking. Can't lie. I think understanding and talking. That's what I think so far. Reason I think is I think from young, people have liked to listen to me. Supposedly because I guess the way I put words together. Maybe the way I think, I'm not too sure which it is, but that's something I've noticed. I think as I've grown older, I've just kind of started to actually have more content, because back in the day I would just talk for talking's sake. Do you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily have any content. But then over time I've started to just become a bit more learning and shit, so I actually have some substance. I feel like, so if you had to, because if you don't know what yours is, you can, another way to put it is, if people thought of Toye, what are things that you think they'd be like, that's the best thing about him, or that's what he brings, or whatever?
Yeah, but that's not what you think your gift is. That's what they people think your gift is. Yeah, I mean, they can do two different things. But
then it's a good place to start at if you don't have an idea of what your gift is. Do you get what I'm saying?
I probably do have an idea of what my gift is.
Go on. So wait, what do you think your gift is?
Few things. I'm just an amazing person, innit? So
go on. I love how you said that with a straight face.
What's the best way to phrase this?
And then with whatever that gift is that you say, try to think back on the time where you was like, or the time of realization where you know what, this is one of my gifts, or it's maybe something that happened, or a sequence of things that happened. You was like, okay, now this is my gift.
It's probably just connecting with people.
So would you say networking, or on a more personal level?
Not necessarily networking, but just I think I'm, whenever I meet people, I always give off a good first impression. Well, that's what I like to think. No matter what environment I'm in, whether that's socially, professionally, a stranger on the street, I always think I give a good first impression.
And then what else? Because you said a few things. So what else was on your mind?
Nah, I was trying to think of a way to summarize it all. That's probably a way to summarize it all.
Okay, calm. So let me break that down in it. So, connecting with people. Do you think, are you a better listener or a better speaker? Or a better understander? I feel like those are three components in connecting with someone.
Fair enough, good shout.
The ability to talk, the ability to listen, and the ability to understand. Which would you say is your best thing?
I'd probably say speaking. But then I think getting to understand people is like, you can fake that very easily.
Elaborate.
As in, like, you can get people to think that they understand you very easily.
I can get people to think.
You can get people to think that you understand them easily.
Explain.
Just get them to talk about themselves.
And like, okay, but then wouldn't it show up when you have to reply if you haven't understood properly? Or do you think it's enough to just let them talk for ages and then they'll be like, he must have...
I think the average person is just stupid, man. I can't lie. I think the average person, like, I've clocked whenever I meet people for the first time, yeah, I always tell myself, yeah, if you don't have anything to say, yeah, just ask them about themselves. Because the average person, once you get them comfortable, they love speaking about themselves.
Everyone does, yeah.
Yeah, they love speaking about themselves. So if you want to get someone to think that, like, you understand them, just get them to talk about themselves. So, and they'll enjoy the conversation because the conversation is centered around them.
It's about them.
Yeah.
So then, because you know this and you're aware of it, are you often like aware? Like, does it prick your interest when someone flips it on you, and then they're asking you bare questions in the conversation, and they're trying to make it about you?
I don't like when people ask me questions in conversations, bro.
So then, isn't that a conflict of interest in terms of connecting with people? Because then you're not actually connecting, are you? If anything, you're just doing investigative work. Do you get me?
This nigga should I say is your gift really your gift? That's what you're always trying to say, is your gift really your gift?
Because then, deeper, you're explaining what you just said. You're like how people are faking understanding whatever. In a sense, if you're doing what you just said you're doing, you're faking connection. Because then they leave thinking, nah, that guy was sick, man. He had a good vibe. But then if I was to go and ask them, okay, what do you actually know about Toye? They don't know anything. So how much did they actually connect with you?
I connected with them. They didn't connect with me.
But surely a connection implies a two-way thing. Connection.
I said I can connect well with people. I didn't say people can connect with me.
Bro, if you can see this guy biting whatever that is, he looks like one politician, bro. What's it? So then, okay. So in that case, then I don't think connecting is the right word then.
Maybe it's not.
Because even connecting does imply that, for example, who's give me an example of someone you're very connected to.
No one. I'm a faceless man.
This guy's so wet, bro. Okay, anyway, in your mind, you can think of someone, innit? So when I ask you, think of someone that you're deeply connected to, you think of that person. A prerequisite of that thing is that you've offloaded onto them. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. About you, and then therefore there's a connection. Because put it this way, if you know better about a person and that person doesn't know better about you, is that a connection?
It's a one-way connection.
So then, okay, so you're going to change it to, I'm really good at making one-way connections then. You know what? That would change to, I'm really good at getting to know people. Because that's what that is, getting to know someone. Do you get me? Because that's one-sided.
This guy's trying to debunk my thesis.
Because the reason why I thought this, because I've been listening to these talks on what a gift in it, because there's the belief that everyone has a God-given gift in it.
100, I believe in that as well.
And regardless of what you do, God will never take that gift away.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to you what you do with that. So I feel like a big part of life, and I guess a person's purpose, is clocking what that exact gift is. Which is why I thought, okay, cool, I'll see what he thinks his gift is. So you're saying getting to know people, yeah? So would you say maybe that's the first part of your gift?
Let me get comfortable, man.
Go on. You don't can see this guy.
Yeah, man. We could just say it, man. Fuck it, man. Just
go on.
roll with the times.
Go on.
So what do you want me to say?
What was you going to say? You just said now you can just say it. What do you mean?
No, as in you said that's the first part of my gift, so I just say, yeah, man. That's
no, as it's like, so, okay, calm. So if you have a gift obviously in the course of your life you can fine hone the gift. So what if one level? So the first level of
Did you hear
your
that?
gift. Did you just fart?
Yeah.
This guy has one diabolical stomach, bruv.
God forbid.
What's it? So then the first part of your gift is this, innit? Yeah. So then what if the gift unwrapping is you starting to make two-way connections?
You know what? Let me change my gift. Let me change my gift.
Go on.
Let me change my gift.
Go on.
My gift is yeah. I'll tell you what my gift is.
Go on.
I'll tell you what my gift is.
What is this joke, bro?
I'll tell you what my gift is.
Go on. Oh, you're moist.
No. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, I thought you tried to fart there, and then that's
No. Nah, I'll tell you what my gift is.
He's the. Wait.
Did you hear that?
Are you being serious? Is
Nah,
that
I actually tell you my gift. I'll tell you my gift.
But if you have another fart, I'm jumping off.
Yeah, I'll tell you what my gift is. My gift is. I'm just a likable person, man.
I'm just a likable person.
That's actually my gift, man.
I don't know if I buy that.
People love me.
I don't know if I buy
I'm
that.
loved wherever I go.
I don't know if I buy that as a gift. I can't lie.
That's a gift, bro. That's actually a gift.
I don't know if that's a gift.
That's a gift, bro.
That's
a gift.
That strikes me as a byproduct of a gift. I don't think that's the actual gift, being likable. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like it's the byproduct of
this
a
guy
gift.
wants me to look into my soul, lads.
Because the way I see it is, it's imperative for people to understand what
the big words coming out now. Yeah,
come on, bro. If I've just said that my gift is talking, I have to be using complex words. So that's it.
Oh my god!
It's imperative for a person to, on one level, understand what their gift is, and then work on it consistently to grow it, because it's like a plant, isn't it? So you saying that your gift is, I agree. But then again, who the fuck am I? But I do feel that talking is some element of your gift as well.
I don't think that's the main. Again, that's probably a byproduct of it.
So then what is it then? Because then talking isn't a product of being likable. If anything, being likable is a product of talking.
Oh, right. Yeah, right, cool. You've caught me out now.
So no, wait. If you're saying it's not talking, what do you think it is?
Doing some soul searching here.
And I feel like being likable is a dangerous gift to think that you have.
Go on, expand.
Because I feel like once someone identifies with being likable, they may bend and shape themselves to consistently be likable without knowing.
Nah, because I know people that don't like me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like they, as in, like, wait, this is it's tangent, isn't it? Wait, where can I speak to them and finally meet people that understand what I'm going through? Wait, how do you know? As in, is it people that?
Man, I just know niggas that don't like me, man.
But as in, they've outwardly gone, I don't really
listen. I just know niggas don't like me, man. But listen, if you have people that don't like you, yeah, it means you're doing something right in life. So I take that as a compliment.
I think someone could have said that about Hitler, though.
To be fair,
Whoa.
in a fucked way, wasn't he winning the war at one point? So he must be doing something right.
That's actually true. That is actually true.
No.
As
fucked as it sounds.
From that viewpoint.
Yeah, from that viewpoint. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I agree with what he did, but in a fucked way, he must be doing something right to win a war, but it just wasn't sustainable.
So, okay. Alright, calm. So if it's not you being likable, thinking it, because I think
it's just my energy. I'll be real with you. I didn't want to say it at first because I knew this guy would be like, oh yeah, it's energies, it's spirits, it's vibrations, But I just think it's
okay, calm. Okay, it's your energy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So then, it's your energy. No, I can agree with that. But,
no, if you're saying that's not my gift, then just piss off.
Piss off and
debug this whole episode.
But then,
Just piss off. Just
Bro,
actually piss off.
The
Bro.
aim of it is, yeah. The aim of it is.
My Jesus Christ.
The aim,
Oh my fucking god. I hope these guys be waiting turned off yet.
bro, no, you know what it is? Because the reason I'll keep prodding is because maybe that is your gift.
Tessa just
yeah?
messaged me.
What'd she say?
She never messages me. She only messages me when she wants something, man.
She just messages, you know, I don't like you.
She sent me a video. Hopefully it's nudes.
God, you're nasty.
It hasn't tried.
And this guy says that I called on my friends. He's here hoping that his female friends send him nudes. Fucking hell, man. One is on skulls type of nigga. Man.
One skulls out with some twos. Yum, 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 yum.
What did she send? What did she send?
I'm not gonna open it now in case I react, or in case because this is the sort of person to scream and say something that could maybe even get me cancelled, man. I just know my luck. The one thing I open is the one thing that, and I'll play it loud and I'll just be like, yeah, Toye, you said this about people. I just let me cool now. Let me cool
In that case, nigga, what are you saying? This guy's a wrongin', bro.
You know me, man. I'm a rugged. You know me. I'm a rugged.
Alright, so you know what? Calm. The reason I would have been calm with, I would have taken talking. I would have taken even likable. I would have taken over energy, bro. Energy is just.
I don't think talking. I think I'm decent at talking, but I don't think. Actually, I think I have a good skill of talking, yeah. But then I think that comes
is a byproduct of your energy.
Yeah, it's a byproduct of my energy. Because, bro, you've seen my grammar, so.
Calm. Okay, calm. So, would you agree that energy is a byproduct of mindset?
Oh, I see where you're going now. Alright, cool. Go on.
No. You can say no. I don't think it is.
No, I hear you.
I think, to be fair, I've always commended your mindset, but then I don't know if that's your gift, because, bro, to me, your mindset is just your foundation, as in your family and that. Do you get what I'm saying?
You don't think I built this shit brick by myself?
Not really, bro. I can't.
Oh, piss off, man! I'm self-made, nigga, man. No, I'm self-made,
bro. I'm not saying.
Came from the bottom, down below. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
like I don't dispute that you're a hard worker and stuff, but in the same way that we was talking about Ryan Giggs and that and his family, I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but obviously because all I see is an outside perspective in it. But I feel like it's the opposite with you. With Ryan Giggs is, in terms of your environment seems to have been good, which is cool.
You don't know that. You don't know about my lifestyle. You don't know about the trench work I came from.
I feel like obviously we're not going to go into it, but as in, I feel like you would agree that I have a fairly decent picture.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know
you
about
don't think
that,
so?
Man.
No, that's valid. Like, you can be like, I don't know, but I feel like from the stuff that you told me, the stuff that I've seen, the things you've been through, I just feel like I get a gist of the family vibe.
Maybe you get a bit, not the whole thing.
You see that man there, when they have nice upbringings, they have to always be like, nah, bro, some of it was a bit rocky. Like, the shot, man. He had a nice shot, man.
Like, you don't know about my thing. Scary. Scary.
Do you know what? I think, you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it is your gift. Because I still struggle with mine. I still struggle with my mindset. Whereas I don't tend to see you struggle at all. In like, I don't think you, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you have days where you're just doubting yourself. Like, you just don't strike me as the type. From the conversations we have.
Nah, you don't think, do you think that, but do you think, yeah, that even the most, like, driven people don't doubt themselves every now and again?
But 100, because them men are doing things that most people have doubts about. But I feel like that's even a subject in itself, because I feel like the most driven people, they don't always come from the best yards. Sometimes it's the opposite. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, most of the driven people in the world, I feel,
don't come from
the most fucked. Well, not the most fucked, but not perfect upbringings.
Because deep it, like,
because where does your drive come from?
Do you get me? There's a certain sickness in having mad drive. because it means that you never want things to stop changing. I need to get the next thing. Whereas I feel like
you've just debunked. Sorry to cut you off, but you've just debunked your whole thesis about me. Then, if you're saying I'm so driven, that means my childhood must have been a bit gritty.
Nah. Do you want me to explain it away? I can explain it away.
Nah, you don't need to.
Bro. Nah. Courtesy, I will win it. So, like,
Bro, you don't even telling people my story. Relax, man.
No, not that. Like, in the sense where, so you see how you said most people that are driven are probably come from like fucked yards, but then most implies that there are some people that don't come from fucked households that are also driven. There's that good mix where they've come from a stable household, but their parents have still been able to instill like that being driven in this world is key, especially if their parents themselves are successful in some way. In the same way that we said with Giggs, he was seeing his mum, his dad do stuff to his mum. In the same way that someone from a good household can see their parents like striving, setting goals for themselves and all that other shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, on average though, people that come from calm households, maybe they don't have that sickness in their head where it's like, I need to do better, because they're pretty calm, pretty chilled.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But no, you know what? I'll give it to you. If you think that's your gift, fair enough. If you think mindset has energy is your gift, even though I'm not convinced, but then I don't know, because I wouldn't think of.
Man said I'm not convinced.
But then at the end of the day, no, but I do.
This guy's been trying to tell me about myself for the last 30 years. Nah, but respect.
But then, but you say that then, calm. How many times have you actually sat down and thought, what is my gift? Be real.
Maybe once or twice. Honestly,
in your life,
once or twice.
In your life, innit?
Well, I don't know off the top of my head, Fanuel,
but clearly it means that you're not thinking about bears. Otherwise, you'd be like, no, a bear. Like you just maybe.
Nah, I don't think about bears. I don't think about bears. Maybe I have a couple of times.
So then that's why I'm able to apply this pressure, because then I'm not deep it. You've in this one conversation, I probably thought more about what your gift is than probably ever. Let's be real.
I wouldn't go that far, but
no, because even times where you did, you're probably by yourself. Probably came as a passing thought. You thought about it for a while with only your opinion. Whereas now you have two people and me going, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Mm-hmm. And it might be something that I don't think it is. But the mere fact that I'm saying I don't think it is forcing you to think even more. Do you get what I'm saying? Who's banging doors at bailiff? Right. Yeah, you okay? Right. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
You're saying boss man, yeah? You couldn't see it. You're saying uncle.
Like, what's it? Calm. And even after today's episode, bro, because deep, I was even thinking, I was like, bro, I don't think people in general sit down and think about what their gift is. And then second to that, do you ever pray on your gift?
A bit. Not every day, but a bit, yeah.
And what type of shit do you say? I'm just curious.
Let me use my gift to help my friends and family and people around me.
So do you ever explicitly ask, what is my gift?
Nah.
Start doing it and see what happens. Like, actively going, what is my gift?
God just slaps me with just like a hand and just says, here you go.
What's it? I was going to say. I was meant to do YSS, but bro, this master stuff has been handling me. Like, I think I was saying to you before, bro, it's not a joke. I think I didn't check my portal until 4 weeks into the course, and then I missed 10% things.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that,
bro. Neither do I. And there was something else I was going to tell you. But before that, I'll just close off. So you think your gift is mindset / energy, yeah? Calm. How do you think you're going to find her in that? And the reason why, even though this conversation may not seem mad to you, maybe people listening to this have never thought and sat down, what is my gift?
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? So, okay, calm. So let's say if we entertain that, calm, mindset / energy is your gift, how do you find her in that? How do you think you find her in that?
Well, like mindset is just, that's just like getting into good habits.
And are there things now that in your life now that you can be like, see, doing that helps my mindset. So then other people who aren't doing that stuff can be like, oh, let me start doing that type of shit.
I think
because you definitely strike me as a routine nigga. I don't know why. Like little routines.
I haven't had routine for the last. I've actually just got back into it. Fuck yeah, I went gym in the morning. That was the first time me going in that time. But yeah, having routines good and keeping and making yourself accountable is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I only really started doing that proper, like, as in like properly keeping myself accountable, like when I finish uni and that. Just keeping yourself accountable, I think that's a good one.
Wait, what do you mean?
As in, like, if once you say you're going to do something, actually do it, and don't be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or oh, it's not that deep if I don't do it. Actually fucking do it. I found rewarding yourself for keeping routine helps, because it gives you an incentive to keep it.
What type of rewards do you give yourself?
Like, I just buy myself like something that I wanted. Like, I have a list of things that I want to buy, but they're a bit expensive. So then, if I like keep routine, or if like I tick off something that like a target or something that I just feel like I wanted to accomplish, and I do it, I'm like, alright, cool, let me buy something from that list.
And then you see how you're like, oh, I actually stopped my routine for a while. I've recently been getting back into it.
Yeah.
Have you ever isolated the thing that gets you back into it? Did it start?
Yeah, that was just because I just had my exam. I can't lie, I just had a lot going on.
Oh, and
yeah, that was literally just that, bro. I just had my exam. I had a bear going on. It was like there was no routine that was outside of me working, if that made sense.
Yeah, no, I get
you.
You're all encompassed of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there okay? So this is different. Is there any gift you wish you had? Someone else you look at and you, I wish I had that.
Ooh.
Well, I feel like I know what you're gonna say. But I won't say it until you say yours.
This is a better question than the one before.
Oh, sorry, my bad. But how do you get here without having the first conversation? I'm saying.
You know what?
Okay, while you're thinking,
I've got a few, but then I'm thinking I've definitely got more than that. Like there's something definitely more on top of that.
I'll say this, and you can keep thinking in it. One of the things recently that I saw that was making me think about gifts was Tyson Fury in it. Like his whole story in it. I was watching obviously like his last fight, and then there's one documentary just that road back to something in it. But it just like, because you know how he became like world champion after Klitschko back in the day. Then he went on one mad bender, bare alcohol, bare drugs.
Yeah.
Then he got really fat, started drinking loads. And then I think he was out for like a year or something, just not fighting, not doing nothing. He became mad depressed. And then he said that one day, like, he got to a point where he was about 400 pounds. I don't know what that is in kg, but it's probably over 200. But yeah, go on Google it, see what that is. I think it's probably over 200.
$181.
So he was 181 kg, and he said he was in a pub, and he was in a skeleton costume, and he looked around, and everyone just looked way younger than he was.
Oh damn!
He was 30 at the time. He's like, what am I doing there? So he goes back to his yard, and then he remembers he said something needs to change. He went back, went to his room, into a dark room, and he got on his knees and he just started crying bears and praying bears. He's like, God, please help me with this. Help me get through whatever this is. And he said he had never in his life cried like that, or that he'd been very religious from day dot, but he'd never like prayed and cried in that way. And then from then he said he knew something was different. He got up and the weight was gone, and then he started training again. And he said to his wife, I'm gonna become world champion again. And he had said this bare to her. Bare times he'll get on the drink, he'll be like, oh, I'm going to be world champion again. And then he'll go and do the same shit. So then he obviously started training this and that. And then up till now with the Deontay Wilder stuff. And he said, boxing is his gift. He said that's the gift that God had given him. So I was listening to him and I was like, rah. Made me think, I wonder what mine is. And then that sparked. So I was like, so I thought I'd ask. So now you've been thinking, what do you think? You know the ones when if you tell an interesting story, I was saying, bro, like think, but then you would listen to the story, innit?
That was a fucking good story, man.
But I can't. I'll send the documentary. It's hard. I think I recommend. Let me see if I actually have it. Cause I watched it like literally while I was making food. It's sick still. It gets you bare motivated. Just to Road to Tyson Fury.
I think one skill I'd love to be able to draw.
It's called 1,548 days.
This nigga just aired my answer.
Return of the Gypsy King. Sorry, it's that if you want to watch it.
What's it on?
It's on YouTube. It's by BT.
Oh, I thought it'd be by BT. Yeah.
1,548 days is from when he gave up to when he got it back again, which is mad. But yeah, you said drawing. What a moist gift. I didn't even say that, bro. What moist. I said you wish you could draw circles and that. That's wet, bro.
Nah, that's one skill. I remember when I was younger, I used to want to know how to draw and draw hard, fam.
But so you saying your gift and that you're saying you wish you could basically be an artist then? Because if that's your gift, that's what you're doing. You're going to be an artist.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say football. I can't lie.
Nah. I'm decent, but I was never one of them kids. I was like, I want to be a professional baller. Do you get what I mean?
But then I'm saying, so then I don't know. Just the way that you seem so connected to ball, I would have thought if someone gave you the choice, you'd be like, I wish I was like Neymar or Messi, where they just have that fucking.
That literally didn't even come to my head. Football literally didn't come to my head at all.
So what else did drawing, ballet dancing? What else? What else came up?
Drawing. That was the first. That literally just came to my head straight away. Drawing. Like that was the first thing I thought of.
That's weird. I can't. I wouldn't. I'll be real. I wouldn't have paid you for that. I can't.
Exactly. That's why it's a skill you wish you.
Fair enough.
You always had. But at the same time, I've never really looked and be like, oh, I wish I could have done that. Bro, just. Are you
shit? Are you shit at drawing?
Yeah, I'm shit.
That's so
shit,
random.
Bro,
I thought maybe like you were okay, and then you were like,
no,
I was
bad. I'm bad.
That's weird that you said drawing. Alright, so I did not expect it to go that way. I can't lie. I feel like what would be mine? I don't think I'd change it. I think I'd keep it at talking. Maybe them like super genius niggas. Sometimes I wish I had that kind of gift.
No, them like child prodigies.
Bro, sometimes I think how much of that child prodigy is pure genius and how much of it is the environment that he's in?
Bit of both.
Because a lot of times they have parents that have gotten them playing piano at like 1 year old. Do you know what I'm saying? Random, yeah. I watched this thing yesterday. It was about the devil in the music industry.
Bro, the devil in the music industry.
That thing scared me, bro. It was you were just seeing bare lyrics from different rappers saying how they'd sold their soul to the devil. And there's this thing called a crossroads. It's apparently where you go. And if you look at bare videos, they have that in it. Like, even like, you know, the T.I. and Justin Timberlake, Dead and Gone.
Oh, okay.
That was at crossroads, if you see that video. And they said that that's where you go and you make a deal with the devil and then he'll give you the gift of music or whatever. Or like he'll make you sick at music. Like DMX did that deal as well. Bearman did the deal. Like to what's it? They asked the devil for that gift, and he goes and gives them. I think even Snoop Dogg if people listen to "Murder Was the Case," so it's a Snoop Dogg song. He's literally talking to the devil, and the devil saying how he'll give him like powers and that to rap and that. Have you ever had any I feel like you haven't, because from the way you were reacting to the lucid dreaming, you've definitely never had any demonic nightmares or anything.
Demonic? Nah,
Yeah.
not like demonic when I'm seeing the devil. Nah, not in this house. Not in this house.
Bro, especially
Not
with
in this house. That big boy cross. Not in this house. No way.
What's it? Have you ever had any experiences with Oh, bro,
But like devilish experiences, none. And I'm actually so happy about that.
I won't say too much, but imagine, because it's on the topic.
No, don't hear it. Don't hear it.
One of my guys
Don't hear it.
is soon to get an exorcism.
Yeah, don't hear that. I actually don't hear it.
You've heard it now. It's mad, innit?
I don't need that. I actually don't need that spirits around me.
I'll just say this, bro. Man, to be careful of women, innit? Some of the stuff they can do is crazy. But yeah.
All I know, yeah, is that if there's a good, if you believe in a good, there's an evil, bro.
There's an evil too.
Yeah. So if you believe in religion, there's an evil, bro. If there's a good, there's an evil, bro. So man don't need to be hearing what the evil side's doing. Like, you can stay on your way, NG. I know where their home pitch is.
I said I know where their home pitch is. I think, just to close off, what do you think my gift is? Because I think I tried to guess yours.
Critical thinking.
I'll actually give you that, because today I was thinking maybe it's the way I think.
I think it's your critical thinking.
As in, what, you just see me in situations?
Just the way that you can see multiple perspectives from one situation.
I think there's one thing you always call me. It's hilarious. You go, I'm the most...
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Rational, irrational guy.
Yeah, you're the most irrational. You're the most rational guy I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, like the rational is that critical thinking. The irrational is that pure emotion.
Yeah. That
Put
just
in the strings, man.
The hopeless romantic that's still within you, fam. We need to chisel that shit out of you, fam.
Trigger warning, man. Trigger warning. I don't know. I feel like.
Wait, I'll probably say it's your critical thinking, just the way you think about things.
I hear that. I think before we close off, just quickly going to mention, what do you think of them men that are sticking themselves to the floor? Them insulate Britain.
Bro, they piss me off, man.
It's for a good cause, though.
No, I hear it, and
What's their cause?
I will never be the. It's called Insulate Britain, I swear.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. It's literally just that they want to get heating around. If it's that, then that's
it's fucking climate, bro. They're just climate changes, man.
Let me check.
I actually don't know what their cause is for. So that means that their protesting is actually shit. Because I know you're protesting,
I have no idea what they do.
But I have no idea why you're protesting. But they're smart, because first they started protesting like up north, where like people aren't really caring, like Yorkshire, them places there. Now they've slowly started to enter London, bro. They're starting they're starting to fuck up like main like transport links.
And then today they took it to the extent where they stuck themselves with glue to the floor. They put their hands on the floor.
Nonsense.
I'm even looking through this. I can't see what they do.
I'm gonna Google what in protesting about. The protesters demand that the government insulate all social housing in the UK by 2025.
That's council blocks and that. Okay.
And retrofit all homes with insulation by 2030. This is from Wikipedia, by the way.
I can't lie, with the seriousness that they're doing this, I would not have thought that was their cause.
I thought so. Climate change.
That's what I thought too, and then that's why I was like, you know what, fair enough, I hear that, but that's if it insulated, bro.
But see the problem I have with this protesting, yeah, I think protesting, any form of protesting is fine and it should be allowed, yeah. But I have the belief here that protesting, if you want to protest, like, the damage that you cause by protesting should affect the people that have the power and authority to make the change that you want. Oh shit. an ad just came from an article I was on. Yeah.
From what?
An ad just came from an article I was on about these internet man. Like, so your protesting should affect and only affect, or mostly affect the people that have the power and authority to make the change in what you're protesting about. So I'm a bit confused into why they're blocking main roads and they're blocking like working class people that are just trying to get to their 9 to 5, people that are just trying to drop their children to school, because by you making life more difficult for these men, you're not affecting and making life hard for the people that are making the decisions.
Okay, wait. So
it's just bare stupid. You're just making.
So then, how do you make it harder for them specific people? Then what do you do?
What you do, you find out who the MP of social housing is in your constituency. You find out who all the MPs are that voted no for whatever thing you're protesting about. You block their roads. You go to their houses. You make noise outside their houses. You go to Big Ben. You block that road, bro. You block that road so they can't get to work. Then you'll see real change.
As opposed to doing it just to randoms. No, I hate that.
In opposed to you doing it to any Tom, Dick and Harry or Uncle Ben or Sally or Margaret who's just trying to get to Tesco. Because what can she do? She's a working class citizen. She can't do anything.
I think maybe their theory is if we enrage enough common, like just average people, maybe that will force the MPs to do something, because then they'll just be complaining bears. I don't know.
Yeah, but bro, if there's one thing that we know about our MPs and we know about this government, it's that they don't care about the working class, bro. They care about their circle. And they care about their old boys and old girls circle, bro. They don't care about the average person, bro.
I just feel like if someone's going to the extent to stick the... Do you know why I'd be so scared to stick my hand to the floor?
Well, if you lose your hand?
I know so many men who are vexed enough that will just jump out of the car and pull me up, and they won't care what happens to my flesh. Do you get what I'm saying? So for them to take it... Do you get what I'm saying?
My hand.
To them... I don't know why I just thought of this, but I remember I saw one story where this guy took... I don't know what drug he took. He took one mad drug, and then he beat his meat for 8 hours straight, yeah? And then after the 8 hours, the skin on his... The palm of, the skin on
How do you even know that story?
I can't remember, but his skin's on his head, and the skin from the palm of his hand fell off. But yeah, so the 8 hours, bro, 8 hours. But yeah, so the Intellect Britain thing, yeah, like if you're taking it to that serious level, you must know what you're doing. Then I feel like they thought it out.
I don't think they do, bro. I feel as if at first it was just a protest, then they realized how much like news coverage they were getting. They were thinking, fuck, like this is actually taking off. Let's carry on doing the protesting and carry on getting it in the news, in the hope that it being in the news, it's going to cause change. But I think now it's just become like a fiasco of people dragging people off the roads, or people trying to run people over. That now I think it's a thing where like the message is now getting lost, and they're actually just enjoying the noise, and they're enjoying like people getting pissed off. I think they're just enjoying the attention now. I don't think they care about the message anymore. And that's what happens with protesting now.
I swear there's barely any men. I swear it's like 10 or 15 men.
Yeah, but they're going different locations, bro. I swear.
Oh, so it's one... Oh,
they
so
don't just go to one road. They're going different roads, bro.
Bro, just...
Did you see... 1 second, I'm just charging my phone. Give me a sec.
Go on. But can you still hear me?
Yeah.
What's it? What cause would make you do stuff like that? Is there any cause? Is like what would have to happen for you to be frontline sticking your hand to the floor?
Boy, I don't know if there's a cause for that, bro.
If they were like, black people can't take trains anymore.
I can't lie, bro. I'll be enraged. But nothing is having me sticking my hand to the floor, bro. I'm sorry.
What if they start a thing where they're just specifically deporting Nigerians?
But bro,
man.
So they can't take, bro. I have a passport, man. There's y'all niggas pay for yourself.
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. So they specifically deport Nigerians regardless of
that nigga. I'm British. I was born in.
Bro,
nigga, I was British.
They go, let's say maybe
I was born in a UK hospital provided by the NHS. Nigga, they ain't taking me back.
Wait, what's the name of that that group in Nigeria? Is it SARS? SARS?
Yeah.
What if they wage war in the UK and then there's one mad war and they say, you know what, every Nigerian in this country has to go?
Give me a second. Yes, Dad?
Go on.
What did you say?
Oh, T's had to get up.
No, it's fine.
I think his dad just laid down the law. See him in the background. Bro.
No, I'm fine.
Bro, the same thing happened to me, yeah. My dad was just here, like, just doing best stuff. I was like, nigga, move, man. T, are you gone silent, bro? What's up?
Okay.
Why is it silent? Guy's a pussy, bro. I can't talk. The same thing's happening to me. Literally. Can you hear it? Or no?
What you say?
Bro, I spoke too soon. It's my turn. Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah. This is why we need to start in the studio.
Do you get what I'm saying? What's it? So yeah, like, so if they go, okay, now I'm specifically deporting Nigerians, regardless of citizenship, then are you doing it? It was bare hate crimes.
But bro, what is sticking my hand on the floor?
Bare white people. Bare white people are making that Eba stuff and just throwing it at you guys.
Well, okay, that's just you wanting to spew racism. But what is... I just don't understand, like, what is me gluing my hand to the floor gonna do?
Bro, stop, man. I'm trying to say, clearly it's
there's
a rational
nothing,
thing to
there's
do.
nothing.
So I want to find out what would happen. Okay,
There's
there's
actually nothing.
If they start specifically killing Nigerian firstborns, then would you do
I'm
it?
not firstborn.
Nah, but
Y'all niggas be easy.
But
Y'all
when
niggas be easy.
So there's nothing. Okay, so like there's nothing that would make you.
I'm sorry to sound like a cunt, but I'm not gluing my hand to a floor.
Alright, what if?
There are better ways to protest.
Okay, how about this? Yeah. Okay, so you're saying there's no. Forget protesting. You're saying there's no way you would ever glue your hand to the floor. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of a scenario where I wouldn't do that.
So, science happened with the world's physics and everything's floating. And if you float up, you die. Then would you stick your hand to the floor?
Yeah, that's life or death though. Come on, man.
So then you would do it?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, calm.
Yeah,
Nah, it's just bare dumb.
It's just so dumb. But you see that woman that with the Range Rover?
What happened?
That she wanted to get her son to school, but their mum were blocking the road.
No, I don't think I saw it. What happened? Was she got shot in bed?
Oh, bro, you're just not on socials, bro.
What happened? What did she do?
Oh, nah, I wanted to, bro, it's long, bro. There's no point.
You know what?
Because she was doing the most in it, and then people are getting onto her.
What did she do? Was she like pushing her or something or what?
Nah, people are hating on her because she drives a Range Rover, innit?
That's
and then there was someone in front of her, but then she started like moving her car. So then she was taking the person a bit.
So she was actually touching the person?
Yeah, she was actually driving forward and then taking the person forward, and the person was going, ow, 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 you're hurting me.
Oh, shut up, man. That was jarring, bro.
So.
What's it? Before I forget, that guy that killed the woman on set.
Oh, yeah. That was actually deep. I think that nigga should go to jail, man.
No, I don't think so. He shouldn't at all.
Bro,
it's not his job.
Someone needs to do some time.
And the person that needs to is the person that's in charge of the weapons.
Yeah, they need to do time.
Because so for people that don't know, I saw it was the guy that we were talking about, Gerald Butler.
No, I meant Gerald Butler.
It was the guy that looks like him, Russell Crowe.
No, I wasn't Russell Crowe. It was one guy called.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't Russell Crowe, Gerald Butler, bro.
Was it not? Oh.
No. His name was like Alex something. Whatever.
Alex Baldwin.
Yeah, Alex Baldwin, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Bro, so for people that don't know what happened, basically he was on set. And obviously on set they have cold guns where I think they're usually guns that are usually decommissioned or at least have like blanks in them. So supposedly he shot the person as part of the scene, and I think there was a real bullet.
There was a live round in there.
There's a live round, and then obviously now that person's died. So in that instance, what are you doing? He must feel mad guilty, but at the same time, that's not my fault.
It's not his fault, but someone needs to do time for that. I can't lie.
It needs to be the person who's in charge of the, because there's definitely a person in charge of weapons. He needs to do time, if anything, Because that's negligence on his part.
Yes.
And bro,
it's negligence, bro.
why are they even having live rounds anyway? Surely they're all blanks.
Bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's all fucked. It's actually all fucked.
Like, I think she was
a cameraman.
Saying, bro, how bad was his aim?
Nah, apparently he was like practicing, like aiming it at a camera or something like that, and then he let it off, thinking it was just like nothing in there, but then there was a live round in there.
And then he killed her. That's mad, man.
Yeah. It's deep how, what's it called? How like, when you see stories about it as well, you don't even see pictures of her, you just see pictures of the brother.
Of him.
That actually
Of
show
him,
her.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't even see her name in the front.
Just imagine if she's
Headlines
dead.
and that. It's fucked.
That's it.
But clout sells, innit? Fucked, but that's the life we live in, man.
Do you think if the camera woman was black, BLM would have gone mad? By the way, that was just pure West. I don't actually think. I don't think it makes a difference.
Bro,
it's just pure West.
That's pure West.
It's just
man.
pure West,
You're
man.
just chatting.
Even I said it's pure West. But you know what?
Niggas just trying to incite divide, man.
Word. I say we just wrap up, man.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. When are we doing visuals? We told niggas it was 25.
No,
It's
we didn't
26.
tell people 25. I said to you we should do episode 25. You said yeah.
Bro, it's hard, man. It's hard. I've been, and then like people have started to ask us. You know what it is? I think anytime you do something new, it just feels like it's gonna be long. But once we get into the swing of it and we see the quality, we'll be like, okay, now this is the move. This like, yeah, we're never going back. But until then, round us off, T.
We should have just had that conversation off air. I can't lie.
Bro, I can just cut. No, it's not that deep. Like, 'cause I didn't say anything because people have been asking, yo, like, where is it? So I'm just addressing them too.
I know this guy said people have been asking, but I know it's like 1 or 2 people, man. I know it's like, oh boy,
Yeah, you're right.
That's in our group
You're right.
chat.
Yeah. Bro,
This guy saying like, people are beating off his phone.
Come on, like, bro, where's the episode? You promised us, ah! But no.
Guy said that people are beating off the phone, you know. Jerk. Anything for clout and sales.
You know what? It's the same way as when like if I post on my Insta, like you know them question boxes. And if no one asked me a question, I'll just post the next one and be like, thanks for everyone that posted questions. There were some interesting questions, but no one sent me any questions.
Bro, you're wet.
Do you get?
Bro, you're wet. Say no more. That's what you're
I'll be like, oh guys, you know what? I'm gonna do this again because them questions were very interesting still.
Oh, you wet guy. Yawns are contagious.
But yeah, go on.
Yeah, you know who it is. You know what it is. Gender Facts, Season 1, Episode 26. Been through a couple of things. United, Liverpool, gigs, skulls. What is your gift?
DM us what you think your gift is.
I ain't gonna read
Maybe. Okay, can't.
I'm
DM me what
joking.
your gift
I'll
is.
read it. I'll read it.
I'm genuinely curious. DM me what your gift is. So, especially if you're a sweet one, then definitely DM me what your gift is.
And then Fanuel will just be like, oh, but I always knew you were that sort of person.
You know that one's there. Them plays there.
He's gonna start using his gift on you, talking that in perspective. Can you see how the game works, man? You gotta utilize your gifts, man. We ain't praying to God for no reason, man.
Bro, you have to use your gift. You have to use your gift to get some books, innit?
You have to use your. Oh, you're so wet.
Go on.
Yeah, you know who it is. You know who it is. Season 1, Episode 26. Agenda over facts. Locked, loaded, and ready for you beautiful people. Done now.